Okay, so here's how we're gonna make this and put it in context of this. So all this is an arpeggiator with random set to other, playing on this scale, the C minor scale, with a rate of like 16 notes, but we're swinging it. So that's the arpeggiator. We're allowing it to take like 4 steps up from the tonic, so whatever note's being played, and there's a bit of a gate. So if I open this gate, it just like shortens the decay tail, you know? And then the swing is what's giving it that. If I take this off, I can just play certain notes. And then the scale is like kind of just correcting any notes that are played wrong. I guess technically I would bring this on this side, but I was using it before I put the arpeggiator on, so I kept it, but it's not a huge deal. It's just kind of like note correction. Analog Lab is from Arturia. It's basically all the Arturia V collection synths combined into one, just to select whichever sounds you want right off the bat. It's really nice for just like, oh, I want this sound. Oh, I want one of my, presets I saved here. And then you can just modulate it based on basic things, not like the whole like ADSR envelope and KBS and all the complex like modulation, but just like brightness, timbre, time, and it'll show you like what it's controlling. And the percentage of that control. So I have it set to this on this lead, just like a nice like kind of T kind of lead. And I have several of these being automated, following just a utility and a little bit of EQ just to remove some of those lows with LFOs. So I have 2 LFOs just on my channel rack, and like they're automating different things. Like one of them is messing with the timbre, the other one's messing with the dry wet. Go away. And then the other one's messing with this double ether, which is I think it's a new like Live 12 plugin. But it's a really cool doubler that I like. And that's how it's kind of getting that like doubled chorus effect like every so often, just with the dry wet being modulated there with that LFO. So it's really just that, brightening it up with OTT just a little bit, like 18% depth, like nothing huge. Again, taking the low end off from that, and then what else did I do? I have a compressor just to kind of trim any sort of like bright sounds that get up there. I do like automate it quite a lot here. So it's like doing a little bit, you can see there, just the sounds when it gets really bright. This is just a labs pad. And yeah, just kind of opening it, closing it with that LFO, and then reverb with black hole, just ever so slightly. And then this is my sidechain. So yeah, that's the sound.